Jasto Atma Rati varsha ātma-tṛptaś mānavaḥ ātmany santuṣṭas tasya kāryaṁ na vidyate. Now, so far, yajna, offering sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord, as we are discussing for the last few days. Now, here Lord Sri Krishna says that for a person who is already situated in the spiritual platform and is satisfied with his own self, he hasn't got to do anything. He has surpassed their stages of offering sacrifice, worship, prayers, everything. One who is situated in self-satisfied state, just like Sukadeva Goswami. He was, as the other day we were narrating the story of Sukadeva Goswami, he was passing on naked. 16 years old boy, young boy, and very nice feature of the body, peaceful, and he was passing naked. And the girls who were taking bath naked on the river, they saw that innocent person. So they did not cover their body. But when the father was passing, such a learned sage, old man, Vyasdev, who is the author of all Vedic literature, is not an ordinary man. But because he was a worldly man, a householder, the girls, after seeing him, covered their body. That story the other day we have narrated before you. So, the stage of Sukadeva Goswami is Atma Rati, self-satisfied, doesn't care for anything of the world, he is aloof from the world. We should not imitate Sukadeva Goswami and become naked. Simply because there are many so-called mendicants in India. They loiter in the street naked, and sometimes they are arrested by the police. The imitation is not required. Imitation is not required. But there is a stage like that. Just like a madman. Sometimes a madman, he also, wanders the street naked. So he is also compacting some thought. But he is a madman. But similarly, a person who is completely compact in Krishna thought, Krishna consciousness, he is also a madman according to the calculation of this world. I think there is a line in Shakespeare's literature, the lunatic, mad, and the poet or something like that, all compact in thought. So, the madman and an Atma Rati person, self-satisfied man, outwardly you will find there is no difference, but inwardly, there is vast difference. There is a story of Bharat. Bharat, a Brahmin boy whose name was Bharat. He was formerly the emperor of this world. His name was Maharaj Bharat. And by his name, now India is called varsha. Formerly, this whole planet was named as varsha. Before that, this planet was named as varsha. Long, long years, millions of years before. That Jad Bharat, he also lived Atma Rati, self-satisfied. In the beginning of his spiritual life, he left this world at a very young age. When he was only 24 years old, he left his wife, children, and kingdom. It's not joke. An emperor with beautiful young wife, small children, and palace, he left everything. There are many instances like that. Raghunath Das Goswami, about whom we pray daily, Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghujugo Sri Jiva Gopalako. This Raghunath Das Goswami, he was also a young man and a very rich man's son. At that time, 500 years before, his father's income was, 10 millions of rupees. So there are many instances in India we have got. But this Jad Bharat, he left his kingdom and family and everything and went for spiritual realization, self-realization. Unfortunately, he was again in affection with a cub of deer and he got next life. I think I have already narrated this story. While he died, he was thinking of that deer cub and he became a deer. Jang jang vāpi smaran loke ante kalevaram. That is the technique of death. At the time of death, whatever you are thinking, that means you are preparing your next life like that. Therefore the whole life shall be so processed that at the same time, at the end of our life, we can at least think of Krishna. Then sure and certain we go back to Krishna. This practice has to be done. Because unless we practice while we are strong and stout and our consciousness is right, thinking, so instead of wasting time in so many things for sense gratification, if we go on concentrating on Krishna consciousness, that means we are making a solution of all the miseries of our material existence. That is the process, Krishna consciousness. Always thinking of Krishna.